This topic has been highly requested, so yes, we're doing an updated most complimented fragrances. These were the fragrances that got me the most compliments for 2024 because I kind of do it by a year. So I look back over the year and yeah, these were just the standouts. So let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Myrrh here. Yes, we have 10 to talk about, 10 most complimented fragrances. Lipstick of the day today, everyone. I am rocking out with MAC Taupe lipstick. This is like a brownie nude kind of color. Oldie but goodie from MAC. Y'all know I'm a MAC girl. As always, everything on my face will be in the description box below, as well as all of the fragrances I discuss will be tagged and or linked, so you do not have to ask questions about that. Next up, we have fragrance of the day, and this is a new release. This is from the house of Bon Parfumeur, and this is Myrrh Shadow 403 from their Extrait de Parfum line. This is Bon Parfumeur's take on amber and resins, and this is a unique take because this is done in a way that is warm weather approved. And by the way, for those that love Quentin Biche, he did help co-create this scent, so I will let y'all know that as well. This one is well blended. It's not too thick, but it is still rich at the same time. I can't wait to play in this some more. Again, it's my first time wearing it today, so I kind of want to just talk about it a little bit because this is a new release and one that's gotten rave reviews already. But yeah, I just want to weigh in on it. This is good, this is different, and it is unique. That again is Bon Parfumeur's Myrrh Shadow 403 from the Extrait de Parfum line. And now let's get into the most complimented fragrances list. If you were watching me last summer, you knew this one was it. This one I was addicted to, and not only was I addicted to it, people around me were addicted to it. It got compliments non-stop, but this right here, I had to start off with a heavy hitter. This is none other than Initio Parfums Musk Therapy. 100% worth the hype. You all know I started with a sample on this one just to try it out, because one thing about Initio fragrances, they tend to be kind of dark to me. They tend to go more cold weather. I gotta say, their white bottle line, these tend to do well more year round to me, in my opinion. That's been my experience from what I've sampled from them. But yes, Musk Therapy, this one was it for hot weather because it was heavy hitting, but at the same time, it still fit the warm days. I don't know how they did it, but it works. So main notes, y'all, we have our bergamot mandarin, white magnolia, and then we also have black currant, white sandalwood, white musk, and pink musk. They have all the musk in here, which makes sense because, I mean, the name is Musk Therapy. But this right here is like a fresh and clean musky scent, but also it's kind of woody because of the sandalwood. Yeah, it's a woody, fresh and clean scent. Now to me, this scent does lean more feminine in my opinion. Guys can wear this one, but I think the ladies, we kind of got this one on lock. I know for sure a lot of my faves, a lot of my favorite mutuals and creators, we love this one, but most importantly, people around me love this scent, and boy, this juice right here, excellent. So if you want a scent that you don't necessarily smell everywhere, but it's going to be a hit in warmer weather, especially as we head into summertime, Musk Therapy, 100% compliments galore. I cannot stress this enough. And now that I'm smelling it again, I'm missing you, and I can't wait to pull you back out. So when you see Musk Therapy on some more lists coming up, y'all know why. So we went from warm weather, right? Now we're gonna go into a cold weather most complimented fragrance. This right here is just fire. Fire, love at first sniff. I love it, but more importantly, I have gotten so many compliments from this one. It is luxury in a bottle, but boy, it's worth it. I would do it again, all over again. Guerlain's Tobacco Honey. This scent right here, you all know the story. I went in for Tonka Imperial, but then I smelled this and I said, oh no, I need her. And the rest is history. I have worn this to so many cold weather events. This is a holiday staple for me now. Full dedicated review is already up on the channel by this. And by the way, full dedicated review is already up on Musk Therapy too. I'm not sure if I said that, but this right here, Guerlain. You put your foot in this. This is excellent. Literally, as the name suggests, it's tobacco and a whole bunch of honey. There's other notes in here as well. There's also cloves and anise in here. There's vanilla, tonka, sesame. And then we also have agar wood in here and sandalwood with, of course, the tobacco and the honey. As we know, those are the main stars. It's like a smoky, incensey scent, but it's sweet at the same time. This is 100% unisex to me, but the honey in it gives it a sweetness that, yes, us ladies, we can wear. This right here is just excellent. I cannot tell you, I've gotten compliments from all ages wearing this scent. I mean, I don't care if it's grandmama, I don't care if it's the youth in the family or whatever. Everybody loves this one. So that's why tobacco honey, when it's cold outside, this one's getting pulled out if I want to make a statement or I'm going to be around a lot of people, I'm going to an event. I'm going to reach for this because I know it's going to be a hit. So that's why I cannot stress tobacco honey enough. Excellent. I'm telling you, It's just that good. Now this next fragrance, I literally wear it when I know I want to make a statement. That's its role in my fragrance collection at this point. The next fragrance you want is from the house of Amouage, and this is Amouage Guidance. To be fair, I could do this video topic on just the house of Amouage alone, because for me, that is my most complimented house just overall. And I own fragrances from a ton of different houses. You all know this, have been watching me for years now. Hands down, the most consistent compliment getting house is Amouage. I'm just telling y'all that right now. But for right now, the one that is the undisputed champ of compliments, Guidance. Love it or hate it, because it is polarizing. This gets so many reactions from people. It moves people. This one is a conversation starter. This not one you gotta say, ooh, look what I'm wearing. No, it announces itself before you enter the room, because this is potent, this is loud. I've already done a full dedicated review on the channel about this fragrance, so definitely check it out. Also, I want to let y'all know as well, this is the 50 ml size that I have. You can get this size directly from Amouage, their website, because I know a lot of y'all had asked me about this size. That's the only place you can get it. Everybody else only has the 100 ml. You got to go directly to the source for the 50 ml. So just a little FYI. But y'all, let me tell you, this is a compliment magnet. It really is, friends. It is. So y'all, notes of pear, frankincense, and hazelnut. Then we also have heart notes of saffron, rose, jasmine, sambac, and osmanthus. Then the base off here, cistus, sandalwood, akigayu with ambergris and vanilla. I don't know what it is, but like I said, because it's so strong, it's so overwhelming. Can be a good thing or a bad thing, but either way, somebody's gonna say something about it. And I've never gotten a bad compliment about it. It's always been, whatever you have on, that's it. This has been one of those fragrances that people have literally asked me, no, it's not enough for you to tell me the name. No, I need you to show me a picture of it. Like, can you airdrop me a picture of it like right now? And true story, that's happened. So that's when I say this right here gets the people going, and people need to know what it is. Yeah, Guidance is that girl. Guidance is that girl. I gotta give her that credit when it comes to compliments. She does it. Now this next one is a classic at this point, because she's been with me for years. She's been a compliment magnet for years. She's made previous lists, and she's still on the list, because when you're good, and you got it, you got it. And that is none other than MFK's Oud Satin Mood, the EVP version. This is excellent. Another one, full dedicated review is already up on the channel. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. But y'all, Oud Satin Mood, still good. I know MFK keeps releasing new things, different things, but this right here, this juice, it's magic in a bottle. This is MFK's take on rose and oud, but boy did they nail it. So you all, we have notes of Bulgarian rose, we have violet in here, strawberry, also have Turkish rose in here too, y'all. We have agar wood, vanilla, amber, benzoin, and some cedar in here. This right here is a cold weather scent for me. I wear this in the wintertime, particularly when I'm going to elegant events, I'm going out, I've worn it to a wedding, different type of things, I've worn it to a gala. So this is that type of scent. So this is that type of scent when you black tie, dressed up, we're doing all the things, we're hobnobbing, we're rubbing elbows, you know, making polite chatter. But most importantly, this scent is a conversation piece by itself, and it just works in those type of scenarios. The after fives, elegant, formal things, This is beautiful. I love this so much. I love this scent so much, and it gets so many compliments that I went ahead and got the extra version for this year. You all saw it in a previous haul, but let me tell you still, there's nothing like this here original EDP. This right here always gets a reaction. It just does, for men and women. And I will say, particularly women that tend to be older than me, comment on this one. I have noticed it gets compliments, and same with men too. They tend to be older. This one is for the grown and mature crowd, very grown and sexy. And by the way, I've smelled this on men too, and it's amazing on a man. So this one is actually unisex, because I've smelled it. I'm like, wow, that's amazing on you. Like, I've been around other like frag heads and things. This is great. So men, don't feel like, oh, it's only for the women. You can wear Oud Satin Mood too, and it still sings on you. But on me, this has been a black tie event compliment magnet. And that again is MFK's Oud Satin Mood, the EDP version. Now this next one is an unexpected one, because some scents you can kind of tell, like, okay, certain DNAs, you're like, okay, that's gonna be crowd pleasing. I know that's gonna get the people going. You just know. This one took me by surprise, and better yet, it took people around me by surprise. This right here, you all, is from the house of Memo Paris, and this is Cappadocia. It came out last year, so very befitting that it would make this list concerning like 2024 and things. But this was Memo Paris's take on saffron, is what this is, because this is a saffron bomb of a scent. So all main notes, well, we have our saffron in here, sandalwood, and myrrh in this scent. There's also some vanilla in here too as well, but y'all, saffron. Saffron is the star of the show. And one thing I will say, saffron is a note that tends to get a reaction out of people. Saffron is very much a going out scent. It's a wonderful date night note to me. It's definitely a come hither kind of note. It's kind of spicy. But this one, it starts out more saffron-y, but then as it goes and it dries down, then it gets sweet. Like the vanilla comes to the forefront. Kind of slightly woody too. Perfectly unisex. But this is one, compliments coming from complete strangers. So that's why I say this is a effortless one. This is one you weren't necessarily trying. It just happens. It's like if you got it, you got it. That was Cappadocia. And oh, by the way, bonus points. Truly a unisex scent because the head elf wears this one too. And he gets compliments when he wears it as well. So tried and true, Cappadocia, compliment magnet on me and compliment magnet on him. So this is one of those Memo Paris fragrances that isn't talked about as much. It is a newer release and I know others I talked about more, but do not sleep on Cappadocia because if you like saffron, or saffron does well on your skin, because in that case, that's what happened with this one. Again, I wasn't expecting this one to be a compliment magnet. I was just wearing something, that type of thing. But apparently saffron does well on my skin because this gets compliments from strangers. So here we are. Memo Paris, Cappadocia. Okay, now we're headed back to summertime because this right here was another it girl during the hot weather. If you all remember the craze for this scent, it was there and it was so worth it because of the compliments. This right here, you all, JusBox's Karaoke Heart. This was a summertime staple, period. Whew. So we gotta revisit this one. By the way, you all, full dedicated review is already on the channel for this one. Definitely check that one out because this one, I remember it was sold out everywhere. This was an it girl. So now this one is a known compliment magnet scent. So I probably don't have to talk that much about this one, but we're just gonna reiterate it because summer is coming back around and we will be bringing Karaoke Heart back out because JusBox did their thing with this one. So y'all, top notes of lemon, pineapple, and mango. In the heart, we have peony, we have rum, and we also have sandalwood. And then the base, y'all, we have vanilla, labdanum, and we also have ambroxan in here. You get the fruits up top, that lemon and that pineapple and all that. Mango. But that ambroxan in it is what makes this go, wow. And it's like a sit bomb, you know, the whole bubble around you. And then the rum in here, you just seem like you're on a tropical vacation, sitting on a cabana somewhere. That is what this scent is. But more importantly, I know some people don't like ambroxan. I recognize some people can be nose blind to it, but for those that are not, this right here is a summer scent that actually lasts. And this one projects, and that's why it gets so many compliments. This was it in warm weather. Like if you're wearing a sundress, you're wearing shorts, halter top, you showing some skin. This sings. This sings. This was an it girl. This was fun in the sun. Summer was fun with this one for sure. So that's why I had to recommend and bring back out and talk about JusBox's Karaoke Heart because it earned its flowers. It was truly worth the hype because it got compliments, y'all. It did, and it brought me joy too. Now this next one's more of an oldie but goodie at this point because this is one that is well loved from the house of Xerjoff, y'all. And this one right here, Xerjoff La Capitale. This right here was a cooler weather date night type of scent to me. So this one was absolutely a fan favorite, a date night favorite, all the above. So this right here has notes, y'all, of strawberry, peach, and labdanum and caramel in here. We also have rose and amber with leather, saffron, and ginger. And then y'all, we have oud, benzoin, vanilla, and vanilla bourbon in here. Main notes though, strawberry, leather, peach, and caramel. And the oud comes in at the end. That's what like the main things I get from this one. So this is for those that wanted a fruity oud. That's what this is. Fruity oud type of scent. And oud naturally gets a reaction out of people, whether good or bad, but in this case, good. So oud is gonna do the job anyway, but it's the sweet in here, the fruits with that caramel. It's a winner. It's a winner. This is a crowd pleaser type of scent. Now you do have to be ready for that leather. The leather makes it interesting, but on me it works. Most importantly, it got compliments. This was one, say I would be out on date night with the head elf and things, but perfect strangers would be like, okay, hey girl, like what do you have on? It smells really good. Like that would happen, be it like a bartender or something, waitress, doesn't matter. It gets compliments. So La Capitale, y'all, it's been around for a reason. It's a favorite from Xerjoff for a reason. That girl, it deserves its flowers. Full dedicated review is already on the channel about this one too, so definitely check it out. But La Capitale and Xerjoff is excellent. Now this next one, people know about it. Like this is one, it's famous, it's hyped, but at the same time, you just have to get it. If you get it, you get it, and if you don't, you don't. This next one is from the house of Byredo, and this is Mojave Ghost. It gets a lot of compliments. It smells different, kind of unique. It's kind of even hard to like classify this scent really. I call it Bohemian Desert in the bottle is what it is, but it works and people love it on me. I don't know why, but they do. I love it too. So hey, it works out, everybody's happy. So y'all, with Mojave Ghost, we have notes of amber and raspberry. And then y'all in the middle, we have magnolia, sandalwood, and violet. And then in the base, we have cedarwood, musk, and vetiver. It's like woody, floral, but also kind of fresh at the same time, but it's not trying too hard. This is one of those scents that to look at it and when you first spray, like, oh, it's not that loud, you're probably not gonna smell it that long. I can still smell this scent hours later, and most importantly, I may forget about the scent, but others around me will be like, oh, I can still smell whatever you have on. It's really good. I'm like, you can? I can't smell it. Like, yes, I can smell it. So this is one of those scents that is unexpected and can do a disappearing act. But don't worry, don't bathe in it. People do smell it. This one gets complimented. It is the weirdest thing because it doesn't smell usual, familiar, anything. It's different, but it works. And I'm convinced that's also why it's a bestseller. So there's that. So Byredo Mojave Ghost. I've already done a full dedicated review on this one as well. So definitely check that out if you want to see more about this scent, but can't deny, it gets compliments. Okay, now this next one is a modern icon. A modern icon, a modern legend. It deserves this flowers, y'all, and that is Parfums de Marly Delina. This gets compliments whenever I wear it. This is one of those tried and trues. This is one of those when I know it's gonna work. I don't wanna have to think about it. It's Delina for me. Original Delina, she does it. People react to this one. It doesn't matter the age, doesn't matter male, female, does not matter. This one's gonna get a compliment. Never fails. So with Delina, you all, we have rhubarb, lychee, and bergamot essence. Then we also have Damascene rose and vanilla, y'all. And then we also have cashmere. We have musk and vetiver in here. Beautiful rose and lychee scent. And this is one that also lasts. This is one, it's just, again, it's tried and true old faithful. I've talked about this before. It's made most complimented videos in the past for a reason, and it's gonna still be there. I know we've talked about the others. Y'all know I've done a buying guide. I've compared the others and everything. They are lovely. They get compliments too, but ain't nothing like that original. Nothing like that original. I actually prefer the original more so in cooler weather. Now you can technically wear it year round, but for me, this sings in like November. I don't know why that is, but that's when I tend to pull for it, and it just works and people love it on me. So that's why I had to talk about it again for old time's sake, and I'm still reaching for it years later. And that again is Parfums de Marly Delina. And this last one, you all, this is what you call a modern twist on a classic DNA, and it just works. It just does. The last scent, you all, that got me the most compliments in 2024 was this one right here, and this is Dior's Miss Dior Parfum 2024. One of the best blind buys I did last year, that is for sure, because this one was a winner not only for me but for those around me. This was Dior's take on fruituli, meaning fruits and patchouli type of scents. They work. They work. It's a tried and true DNA. So you all, we have notes of apricot and peach. We also have mandarin orange. We have strawberry in here too, y'all. We have jasmine. We have patchouli, amberwood. We have amber moss and Alice cedar in here, y'all. Yeah, fruit chuli. The fruits are the star. They're bright, they're sparkling, they're happy. But the base, the moss gives a little bit of airiness, a little bit of like wow factor, and then that patchouli is gonna ground the scent and make it last. This right here is one of those scents that particularly I know when I'm gonna be around, say, more mature women, that type of thing, this one's gonna be a winner. It never fails. They love this type of DNA. That's why I say this one is in that tried and true category, particularly when I know I'm gonna be in that more older room, a more seasoned room, and you're like, okay, I wanna do something, but I don't wanna do too much. This was the scent for that, and it worked. It worked. Got so many compliments, and it made me happy, most importantly, in the process. But I'm just saying, this is a tried and true winner. When you do not know what to wear, it was one of those kind of scents for me, and it just worked out every time. And that again is Dior's Miss Dior Parfum 2024. So all right, everyone, that wraps up my most complimented fragrances list for last year. Let me know what you think. Also, what were your most complimented fragrances? Isn't it funny how the scents that you like sometimes make that list, but then it also may be those scents that you don't expect or that don't necessarily smell conventional that people will love. That's why I do these type of videos, because the most complimented list isn't always always expected. That's what makes it fun, because I also have some others from previous years that were like that. I'm like, it's just okay to me, but others go crazy for it. And sometimes that happens. Skin chemistry is a thing, just all of it, you know? So elves, let me know what you think about this topic, and most importantly, let me know your most complimented fragrances in the comment section below. I will read them and respond when I can. But until next time, elves, I will catch you on the next video. Bye, y'all.